to part number 2, technically, today, because basically the game just crashed on me, so I'm going to have to delete my previous upload, because I don't like uploads when the game crashes like that, because it's just, you know, stupid. So welcome back to part number 2. We qualified P11 for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We didn't have the greatest of qualifyings, but nor the worst. Let's hope the game doesn't crash again, and hopefully we can complete today's video all in one now. But we will see. Anyway, like, going into obviously then this race, we will see what happens.
Welcome to all of you watching at home to today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and a race that in its short history has already proven no stranger to drama. A fourth row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as a pole position would. And remember, in 2017 and 2018, both Lance Stroll and then Sergio Perez took surprise podiums here. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. So let's chat about Daniel Kvyat. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
So there we go then.
See how our drivers are stacking.
Let's then get into today's race. As I say, we start in P11 unless there's grid penalties. By the sounds of it, there is a grid penalty, but we'll see what happens then here at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Please don't crash again, game. If the game crashes again, honestly. Only does it though when it's saving, for whatever reason. Right, so we're starting P10 now. But team is putting me on the medium. In fact, I believe everyone, maybe outside the top 10, is going medium for this race. We will see.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
So here we go then for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Radar is clear, weather is looking good for now.
By the way, from possibly next week, I may do my last to first challenges once again from the British Grand Prix. We will see though. Also, I may shorten these videos more for you guys. I may skip practices and only shorten the video format. Tell me if you actually like this sort of shortened video anyway today, because I will be deleting the other upload where basically you just see qualifying. Like, I don't think that's worth it, where the game crashes. So, as we prepare for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix round number 8 for this Formula 1 2020 season here. Can we take more points in the championship today? Will Leclerc overtake us in the championship today?
The grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
For all I know, anything could happen as we get the green flag soon. And we go 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go then for the Azerbaijan Baku City Circuit Grand Prix, and we are already up into 9th position, and Ricciardo also making a very decent start, going around the outside of then both myself and Lance Stroll then there. Obviously I sort of backed out a little bit because I didn't want to tangle with my teammate obviously at the start of the Grand Prix, so we're up into 9th. Neither here or there as we head into turn 3 for the first time, down into turn 4. So the 2 Mercedes lead, the 1 Ferrari and the 2 Red Bull, followed by a Ferrari, I believe, splitting the 2. I think it's Vettel splitting the 2 Red Bulls right now from one another. Maybe Leclerc, not too sure. No, it's Vettel. So right now top 3, well, certainly know it's 2 Mercedes, not sure which order or who. Then followed by Charles Leclerc, Verstappen, then Vettel, Albon, Ricciardo, Stroll, then myself, Norris, and then Magnussen. So we're up obviously into 9th, which is a good start. And the reason why that's a good start is because obviously, don't forget, we're on a different tyre compound as well. So we're not necessarily, you know, gonna be the quickest car straight away in this race. Those on the soft tyres surely will have a bit more pace in the opening couple of laps. So our main goal is to mainly stick with those slightly ahead and just keep ahead of the ones behind us, really here. That's got to be my main goal, just keeping up at the moment until we get maybe to lap 3, then we can start, you know, applying a bit more pressure, hopefully. That's the aim of the game anyway. As we then plough down the back straight for a second time. And those 2 Red Bulls getting a very feisty. We've seen a feisty Red Bull battle in Baku before. As also now my teammates getting in on the action against Ricciardo. We're probably just going to stay a little bit back because I don't want to risk anything. Now one of them's got to yield surely. We head into the castle section. Ricciardo wisely does that. As Norris looking. What is Norris doing? I don't know what he's going for there. That gap's always going to close. And that's just sent me into a spin. And thank you, Norris. You've just ruined my race. Like... there's no way there's a gap there. Because I don't change my line. You can actually see I don't change my line. You can actually very much tell my steering is absolute straight. Norris obviously is going for probably a gap that isn't really there, or a move that never happens. And yeah. So I'm just gonna, well, I need probably not do that, but I'm just gonna have to use one of these flashbacks Oh, Norris still puts me in the wall, a wall. I don't know what Norris was exactly thinking there, but whatever it wasn't a move that was possible. I'm sorry to say. See, here he's got to move, because obviously he's now significantly alongside me.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you
So DRS will be enabled, and we will get the DRS now on Ricardo. Norris will have it on us. Magnussen will also be in DRS range. Lap 3. 2 Red Bulls are battling still relentlessly hard, which in a way is slowing our mid-pack down, but keeping us in pace. Vettel's broken away from us lot. So right now, Kevin Magnussen coming at me, but not enough to get past. Come on, let's get the car slowed.
Easy on the aggression. We need clean overtakes, or we'll face a penalty.
That we just got the car slowed, but we also have damaged Magnussen's front wing. And we're lucky not to get a puncture through that. Very lucky. Small cheeky little corner cut. Oh well. And yeah, that time that was our mistake, but yeah, I'm just gonna use a friendly old flashback, why not?
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
So we're now starting to make some inroads here. which suggests tyres are just now at that point where that crossover period between the softs and mediums, well, mediums are working a bit better, and that the softs have expired. So now, down main straight, the max mode is going to be empowered. So, gonna just use every bit of slipstream.
Gap to car in front is 3.7 seconds.
Zubin's left out, basically.
Boxed for the mediums, car behind on the medium tyre.
So it's not been best lap this lap, but it's okay. So we may actually lead this Grand Prix. I don't know whether we will or we won't, but we actually may. Like, for a lap. Like, it won't be a very long time leading the Grand Prix. Not like we're going to be literally leading the Grand Prix. Be only leading it on the fact that we're on the medium compound. And we're running longer than everyone else.
Now, we're boxing this lap.
And we are leading the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, first ever time in my Formula 1 career I become a race leader. Like, I know that this isn't technically us leading. We're only leading due to the fact we haven't stopped yet, but fact is we are ahead on the track. Our name does read P1, and therefore we are the race leader. Like, okay, Bottas will in a sec inherit our race lead once again back, as we will be heading into the pits for a fresh set of soft tyres. So in the second half of the race, we should be the quickest car, possibly on track even. But for now, we are the race leader as we head into the pits, and that was a terrible pit entry. I'm not gonna lie, we absolutely scuffed that up. And again, we've done our best to ruin it. But yeah, in we come. Then into the pits. As the fresh set of tyres will be put on the car.
Go now.
And we will come out in
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
10th. Yeah, we do come out in 10th. There, which... bit weird. Maybe there's still a car hasn't stopped. But now, we should be the best car. Well, one of the better cars on track. In terms of our pace.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Just so much grip. And you see how much we've gained on Ricardo. Literally, we've gained on Daniel as if he is our prey. We're gaining ever so slowly. Not enough though.
We're trailing our teammate by 1.5 seconds.
That was again just terrible. A bit of a flop really. Overall. There you go, that's a lot better that time. I want to try and do fastest lap here.
Some information on Latifi, they're retiring from the race.
Let's see if we can actually do the fastest lap. Be nice to if we can. So for fastest middle sector. Alright, just need to be super quick through here. Bottas maybe knows what we're doing. As we do take fastest lap off Bottas. As we head into turn 1, we get a bit squeamish. You know what Othmar Satnav, or whatever his name is, would be saying right now? Or be thinking, Azerbaijan 2018. Oh, this is starting to get not dirty, but tactical.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.3 seconds.
Let's try and break out a little bit. Because, yeah, last thing we want is to keep battling with our teammate and making him and I lose time. So probably best next thing we can do is just break away from our teammate.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Just so he won't get DRS this lap, which is good. And the reason why that's good, because even though it's our teammate, he will probably still get a tiny toe, but I don't really care about that. So long we're not battling, I think that's probably the best way. So we secure this P7 and P8.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
So we can probably run right way to the end of the Grand Prix like this now, where we don't have to worry about too much in terms of fuel modes. You know, we may actually have a shot at one of Red Bull's by the end of this race. Not anymore. In fact, I'm just going to use a flashback to see whether or not we can do it. Like, have a go at maybe just one of the Red Bulls. Oh, for crying out loud, we've done that twice now. How many more times are we going to do it? Clatter that wall on the left.
This is your final lap of the race.
We are now within a second of the Red Bulls.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
We took both Red Bulls on the line. Wow. That was crazy. We took both Red Bulls on the line. And we did do the fastest lap as well there. So yeah, thank you for watching. We finished P5 then there. Until the next time, have a great day. Subscribe, like and share this video. See you all next time.